Welcome back. So today we're looking at the transformation where we need to change the sentence but we maintain the meaning as we do always. So the first question is talking about until I finish the work, I will not go to the movie. Until I finish the work, I will not go to the movies. So begin, not until. So we need to transform the first sentence into the second sentence, but we keep the same meaning. So I'm going to say not until, as they have started. So for us to finish this one, it will be now not until I finish the work, not until I finish the work will I go to the movies. All right. So not until I finish the work will I go to the movies. So the narrative behind this one is that when we start the sentence with not until, we need to change the subject part. Now what we are saying is that there's what you call in English the invention. So instead of saying I will go, it will change now to will I go. So will I go, this one is what you call the invention. Instead of saying I will go, but it will change to I will go, because will I go, because we have started the sentence with not until. So that thing should be excuse. So that thing should be understood there. Whenever the expression is starting with not until, then the verb that comes before the subject, which we call now the invention, must change to will I go from I will go. So that is the rule there. Then number 2, stay away from the fence, add a question tag. Stay away from the fence, add a question tag. So this sentence is commanding. So whenever a sentence is commanding, then they ask you to add a question tag. You need to rewrite the same sentence. So I'm going to say stay away from the stay away from the fence, stay away from the fence, then comma. So because this one is commanding, then I'm going to say will you, then you put a question mark because you're adding a question tag. So whenever a sentence is in commanding form, then as you're adding a question tag, you need to add will you to show that the sentence was commanding. Just like if you can say open the door, then if you want to add a question tag there, you're just going to say will you because you have commanded. Then we go on question 3. So unless the boy is proved innocent, comma, he will be sentenced to 15 years in prison. Unless the boy is proved innocent, he will be sentenced to 15 years in prison. Remember that now this sentence we are dealing with what we call the conditional sentences. So begin if. Now when someone says unless, in this sentence, in this word, unless means what? It means if not. Unless means if not. So for us to write this one, The second sentence must start with if. So we're going to say, if the boy is not, if um, if the boy is not, so not has come because it is in the negative form. So if the boy is not proved, the boy is not proved innocent, if the boy is not proved innocent, then we put a comma because we have started with it. If he will be sentenced, he will be sentenced to 15 years in prison. So if the boy is not proved, Bluetooth disconnect, the boy is not proved innocent, he will be sentenced to 15 years. So this comma is very important because whenever you start a sentence with a condition, you need to put a comma to separate two ideas. So since unless means if not, no wonder I've seen we have if, we also have not. Then question 4, keep your money in this tin until tomorrow, said my mother. Keep your money in this tin until tomorrow, said my mother. So this one now is what we call direct speech and reported speech. So whenever a sentence has whenever a sentence has these speech tags or the quotation marks, it means these are the words that someone said, then we put them inside the speech tags. So this shows that it is direct speech. So for us to write this one, it will be in a reported speech. Then a reported speech will not have the speech tags, number one. Then there are some words we need to change as we are dealing with the reported speech. So words like this, we have seen that we have this, so this will change to that. Then tomorrow should change to the following day or the next day. So for us to rewrite this one now, we'll say my mother told me to keep my money in that tin until the following day. So this has changed to that, then tomorrow has changed to the following day or the next day. So I'm going to say as my mother told me to keep my money in that tin until the following day. So this one and this we have changed. Then we have not added the quotation marks because it is a direct, it's a reported excuse me, it's a reported speech. All right, number 5. It is the duty of the monitor to collect the books. It is the duty of the monitor to collect the books. Now the monitor begin. The monitor. Okay. So the monitor it is the duty of the monitor to collect the books. So the monitor duty means you are responsible for something. If you have that duty, it means you have that responsibility. So we are going to replace duty with responsible to make it, but you are going to maintain the same meaning. So the monitor is responsible. The monitor is responsible for what? So we're going to write collect now into a continuous tense. The monitor is responsible for collecting the present continuous tense now. Collecting the books. We put full stop. The monitor is responsible. The monitor has the duty to collect the books. Now we are saying the monitor is responsible for collecting the books because this is his daily responsibility whenever this person is at school. So collecting. Then number six, we are saying Hantio was happy to attend the Komboka ceremony and see the Litunga. Hantio was happy to attend the Komboka ceremony and see the Litunga. So what happened to this person? Number 6. So Hantio begin. Hantio enjoyed. What did Hantio enjoy? Number 1. Hantio was happy to attend. So what made this person to be happy? Because this person attended the Komboka ceremony. At the same time, this person saw the Litunga. So Hantio enjoyed. What did this person enjoy? So Hantio enjoyed attending the Komboka ceremony. So you are saying Hantio enjoyed the event, which was the Komboka ceremony. So this person enjoyed the Komboka ceremony and seen the Litunga. And seen means that it was like a continuation thing during the ceremony. So and seen the Tunga. Yes, so Antio enjoyed attending the ceremony, attending the Komboka ceremony and seen, not see but seen the Litunga, because we have added attending attending so and seen the Litunga. So while it's during the ceremony, this person was seeing the Litunga. Okay, then number 7, we're looking at both Sichura and Yeresani are good at mathematics. Both Sichura and Yeresani are good. So they have used the word are because they're talking about two persons here. So both Sichura and Yeresani are good at mathematics. Begin. Sichura, there's a comma. This comma is very important for us to proceed. Sichura. So once a name of a person is mentioned, followed by a comma, it means that we are talking about the first part of the name, of the first part, not both names, but the first part of the name, which has mentioned firstly. So Sichura, comma, as. So our focus is on Sichura. So Sichura has become the subject. Sichura has become the subject. We're talking about Sichura. That's the main subject which we have. So Sichura as well, because we're trying like to compare, so it will be as well as. Then the second name now will come. So the second name in the question is Yeresan. The second name there is Yeresan. So Yeresan. So Sichura, comma, as well as Yeresan. Now because our subject is Chura, where we have now we're going to put is because of this comma. So Sichura is the person we're talking about. Sichura as well as Yeresani is good at mathematics. So is good at mathematics. So this is the major point where they are going to focus where they're going to put much of the concentration on about this question. Because of this comma, it means if you put again here, that will make it wrong, because we're talking about one person who is Chura as our subject. So we can't use but is. Okay, so 8. Mrs. Midimo was poor, but she managed to send her 6 children to school. Mrs. Midimo was poor, but she managed to send her 6 children to school. So the sentence is starting with poor. Now, if you look at this question, they are looking at the sentence is like it's like contradicting, where someone who is poor but the same person is managing to take the children to school. So in normal context, a poor person cannot take 6 children to school because this person cannot afford. So poor as as Mrs. Midimo, poor as Mrs. Midimo was. So we have used the word was because in the first sentence said Mrs. Midimo was poor. So poor as Mrs. Midimo was. Then we'll put a comma because we need to separate two ideas now here. This person was poor. This is the first thing which we know. Then what did she do? Then I'm going to say she managed. She managed to send her 6 children to school. So this comma is very important in this sentence because it has separated two ideas to show that one part this person was this, the other part this person did this part. So the comma is very cardinal in this sentence. In number 9, okay, we came here because we want to see the extent of the damage to the bridge. we came here because we want to see the extent of the damage to the bridge. So we came here with a view. We came here with a view. So a view to a view of. That's why two things can contradict again. So now, with a view to or with a view of, which one is correct and how do you use these two things? All right, so we're going to say we came here with a view to. We came here with a view to. Now, if you use the word a view to, the verb which should come there, you are going to write from C. It will be now in the continuous tense. So with a view to sin, with a view to sin, the extent the extent of the damage to the bridge. So we came here with a view to sin the extent of the damage to the bridge. Then the last one, it was not necessary for Mugubule to come for the meeting. It was not necessary for Mugubule to come for the meeting. Mugubule didn't. Mugubule didn't what? Okay, so Mugubule didn't have come for the meeting. Yes. So it will be Mugubule didn't have come for the meeting. All right. So Mugubule didn't have. So there was no need for this person to come for the meeting. So he didn't have come for the meeting. So this is how we answer transformation. The meaning is well maintained. We just change how to go about it.